Hartford, October 26, 81. My dear Charlie, now, what have I ever done to you that you should not only slide off to heaven before you have earned the right to go, but must add the gratuitous villainy of informing me of it? The house is full of carpenters and decorators, whereas what we really need here is an incendiary. If the house would only burn down, we would pack up the cubs and fly to the Isles of the Blessed and shut ourselves up in the healing solitudes of the crater of Haleakala and get a good rest. For the mails do not intrude there, nor yet the telephone and the telegraph. And after resting, we would come down the mountain a piece and board with a godly, breech-clouded native, and eat poi and dirt, and give thanks to whom all thanks belong for these privileges, and never housekeep any more. I think my wife would be twice as strong as she is, but for this wearing and wearying slavery of housekeeping. However, she thinks she must submit to it for the sake of the children, whereas I have always had a tenderness for parents too, so for her sake and mine, I sigh for the incendiary. When the evening comes and the gas is lit and the wear and tear of life ceases, we want to keep house always. But next morning we wish once more that we were free and irresponsible boarders. Work? One can't, to any purpose. I don't really get anything done worth speaking of, except during the 3 or 4 months that we are away in the summer. I wish the summer were 7 years long. I keep 3 or 4 books on the stocks all the time, but I seldom add a satisfactory chapter to one of them at home. Yes, and it is all because my time is taken up with answering the letters of strangers. It can't be done through a shorthand amanuensis. I've tried that. It wouldn't work. I couldn't learn to dictate. What does possess strangers to write so many letters? I never could find that out. However, I suppose I did it myself when I was a stranger, but I will never do it again. Maybe you think I am not happy. The very thing that gravels me is that I am. I don't want to be happy when I can't work. I am resolved that hereafter I won't be. What I have always longed for was the privilege of living forever away up on one of those mountains in the Sandwich Islands overlooking the sea. Yours ever, Mark. That magazine article of yours was mighty good. Up to your very best, I think. I enclose a book review written by Howells.